So yeah, I'm just gonna make this video and leave it alone. Y'all know I don't like to talk about me and my son's father that much or make content about it that much because in reality it really does make me sad. It's not a joking matter. It's not even a situation that I care to allow everybody into. Like I am very damn, the phone just dropped. It keep dropping because I need to lay down. My body is hurting and everything. But I am very protective over Manir, and he was like that with me too. I'm still very protective over him, and I don't like to allow everybody to be able to talk about him or have opinions because he's not your son's father. He's my son's father, and I don't mind it, especially when it's coming from people that I know actually love me and care about me, right? Because I know it's not coming from a negative place. But just opening up the floodgates for every and anybody to speak on him and say and speak their opinion, I'm just not gonna do that. However, it's just ironic that I just suddenly within the last hour just start feeling really sick. Like right now, my stomach is queasy, my neck is hurting, my back is hurting, like my bones are a little achy. I could be catching a cold because Chosen been sick, but I really feel like it's just the low vibrational energy of this day. Not that today is the same energy as it was last year because it's not, but just me mentally knowing, subconsciously knowing that today is the day that all that shit went down. I'm not feeling too good right now. Um however, I did want to say that my eyes are even starting to itch. But I did want to touch and piggyback a little bit on it and then say something else. That's a little bit more uplifting and happy. Um, so I cannot um find myself reaching out to him, like writing him or sending him pictures of Chosen or any of those things anymore. I was doing that religiously when he first like woke up from his induced coma when he was in the hospital. I was sending him a lot of letters and pictures of Chosen and the other and Rayleigh and Ziri and Marmar. Like I was sending him pictures of us. Um and they would take him from the jail. They would go to the jail and then the people would deliver them to him in the hospital, and he was getting them and he was letting me know like how helpful they were just to be able to read it. Like it just made him feel close to me. Like I was loving that I was able to help him feel better in some sort of way. But then he crossed me. I feel like it's not only it's one thing that you left our house totally enraged, pointing your your thingy thing around at everybody, um busting up shit, breaking shit, cursing, just doing fucking most. You left doing it. Then you feel me? You do whatever you do, and oh y'all know what happened. You feel me? It's one thing that you left on a disrespectful hype, but then and hurting me at that. But then you turn around and you kind of go backwards, bounce back to the BM and to a female that you claim like you know what I mean that like you go backwards to somebody that literally you don't even fucking like. Come on, you feel me? I'm not even gonna get into all of that, but he allowed other people to disrespect me. He allowed his baby mama to disrespect me. He did not, stand up for me. Um, he also allowed my character to be fucking assassinated. Um, and he knows what's up. He's not stupid. He knows why I feel how I feel, why I'm standoffish, why I'm just like good on him, um, loving him from a distance. He knows these things, right? Um, he also, is allowing his family and people to like really think that I did some sort of spiritual witchcraft or some shit on him when in reality people just hate to admit that they got their karma, and you just gotta watch what you do to people and who you fucking with, because you never know who is protected, and he knows I'm very well protected. I got a lot of spiritual rank on the other side, so even if I don't want something to happen, they still do. They still do what they do when it comes to me and these kids. But that's neither here and there, you know what I mean? I write Manir and I don't send them letters because sometimes there's days where I just really have nostalgia, and I start thinking about, the times when shit was just really good. Like, he wasn't just my boyfriend, he was like literally my best friend. Like, we was together every day, damn near all day, just really living life, loving each other, you feel me, having fun, going through shit, but every day, in and out, like, we together, you feel me? So that wasn't just my baby daddy, my boyfriend, that was like my best friend. So it hurt differently when y'all got that type of bond. But I do want to say last year today was fucking horrible. But I have recently joined a group called Essie's Justice Group. And this is a group that it's a sisterhood, okay? And it's women, mothers, sisters, nieces, cousins, aunties. We come together to um basically assist one another in our journeys. It's a group for people who have incarcerated loved ones, whether it's your father, your mom, your sister, your brother, your baby daddy, your husband, your child. It doesn't matter who it is. If you have someone that's incarcerated and um you need support, this is what this group is for. It's a 9-week group. We graduate at the end of the 9 weeks, and it's just a beautiful group. We don't call it a support group, we call it a sisterhood, and that's exactly what it is. This is my third session with the ladies today, and it was beautiful, but it was very triggering because I did not know if that was a place for me, being I felt like my story is so different from everybody else's story, even though a lot of us have been through the same things and experienced similar things. But I just felt like I had to call the police. Like, who's in this program that called the police on their person, or the person that they're here for, or the person that's in jail? It's also a group for people who have been incarcerated themselves, okay? Sisterhood group for anything that's dealing with the legal matters, prison, jail, all those things. They bail, I think, one or two black women out per year out of prison. Um, I said they because I'm not yet doing these things, but I think in the near future I will be. But they go to court dates, and they go to um talk to the congressman, and they go and they basically advocate for those that's in prison, because we know that the justice system is boo-boo, it's trash, it's unfair, and they really dehumanize a lot of these inmates or whatever. So they go and they listen to court cases, and if the cases are just like fucking not fair, then they step and they speak, and they're the voices for these inmates. So I'm now part of that group, and again, it's called Essie's Justice Group, and it is so healing. I received, well, I was able to take this flower home with me today. I love flowers, but this sunflower is beautiful. Um, it was placed on our altar that we have there, where we can sit things that are comforting to us on that altar. I sat my rose quartz, and I sat Manir's watch on it, because this is something that he was crazy about. It makes me feel close to him. Holding this makes me feel like I'm sometimes holding him. It's just, this was just he loved this watch damn near more than he loved me. He had to have this shit on every day that he woke up. He put his watch on. You know what I mean? And so when he was shot, the police brought me this 2 days later, and it was covered in blood. The actual band of the watch was gone. Like, and it was just covered in blood, and I didn't know if he was going to survive at the time, but he did. Thank the universe, thank the angels and the ancestors, he did survive. And so he knows that I have this, and I promised him that I am going to make sure that he has this again. I am certain that he will get his freedom back. He will be home when it is time, when the divine says yes, he will be home, and he will have his watch back, his favorite watch. Um, but yeah, I'm so happy that I was nominated to be a part of this beautiful group with these lovely ladies. It's definitely healing and very therapeutic, and I feel the love in the group. So I just want to share that with y'all. Last year was fucking hell, and today is a better day, better year. So I hope this helps somebody else. I love you guys. Mwah.